We're off to the National Museum of Scotland today to the treasure trove unit because last week I found something absolutely incredible metal detecting and I've got to drive it there in person and hand it in. It all started 2 weeks ago when I found my first medieval hammered coin. I was heading down a hill back to the car after a pretty ropey night's metal detecting, got a dodgy signal, flipped the clod over, and staring me in the face was Edward I. A coin from 1306, a long cross penny. It was absolutely amazing. I was over the moon. I've been wanting to find a medieval hammered coin ever since I bought my metal detector. The next week I went back, thinking not much of it. I turned the machine on, tweaked a few settings, and the first signal I hit was another medieval coin. But this wasn't going to be the last one of the night, because I'd spend the next 4 hours finding more and more and more medieval coins until I had a whole dispersed medieval hoard in my pocket. And I'll show you what happened. Apologies for the darkness, but I think I've just found my first medieval hammered coin. Come and have a look at this. I can't believe this. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. It's in amazing condition as well. Hammered coin! Medieval hammered coin. My god. I cannot believe this. This is awesome. This is so awesome. This is what it's all about. Absolute belter. Well, I think we might have something rather nice here. It's been just over a week since I found the first medieval hammered coin, and I think we've bloody found another one. Have a look at this. Let's see who's on the other side. Oh, there's the imprint. Ooh, I'm actually not sure who this is. He's looking to the left. It's a king. We've got some stars on this side. I might have to consult my Scottish coins book. This is awesome. It was just a nice 12 to 13 there. Let's see if there's any more around here. This is absolutely awesome. There's the hammered imprint on the earth. What a beauty. It's almost worth keeping this as well, isn't it? Delta. Let's give the king a wee clean. There he is. Who is it though? Who is it? The top of his name's just been chopped off by something at the top there, but whoa, it's very nicely struck, isn't it? Ooh, look at this side. Yes. Woo! This is getting a bit ridiculous. This one's just come out of this slop here. I think it's hammered. Let's give it a wee clean. This is crazy. Dodgy signal, mind. It is, isn't it? This is bonkers. Ooh, I think it's Edward again. Or his son. I can see. I can take the slop off. Hey. The long cross. Second hammered of the night. Let's keep going. Let's see how many we can find. This is crazy. The light is fading, but I've got a nice 910. The others were 14, so it's in the clod here. Let's see what it is. Could it be another hammered? I can't quite believe I'm telling you this, but look. number three. Number three of the night. This is bonkers. Is it another Edward? I think it is. Oh, look at him. Look at the condition of him. Fantastic. Oh my god. I would clean it, but I think I'm just going to keep searching before the night comes in. See how many we can get. This is crazy. Wow. God, there's barely any oxidization on it at all. Whoa. Incredible. Hello, Edward. Good to see you. Got another 10 in this hole. Pretty good, pretty steady. Let's see what it is. You won't believe this. I was just scratching around for another 10 in the little hole, and hammered coin number 4. Let's see who it is. I think it's probably an Edward again. Flip him over. There he is, resplendent with his crown. Another scratchy signal. Turn this big hinge over, and we've got number 5. I think, pretty sure that's a hammered in there. Bloody hell. Okay, this is hole 6 after hole 5. Very flaky signal, but looks like we've got a cut half. A cut half hammered, I think. First, unless it's just damaged or bent. Let's see, so this is hammered coin number 6, or at least fragment of. So as I get better at interpreting the sound of a hammered coin, I'm just finding more and more. I think this is number 7. Let's have a look and see what it is. I think it's another, is it another long cross? It's got a little bit of a curve on it, a bit of a damage. It's nice though. Ah, who's this? Who do we have? I think it's another Edward. Edward number 7, is it? This is getting, this is crazy. Something's going on here. Why are they all scattered around? I've literally probably only moved 10 meters since the first one. Why are they all here? What's going on? Moon is rising in the distance. Equinox sitting proudly. And we've got hammered number 8, is it? 8, 9. Little corner missing. A little bit, it's not the best condition, this one, compared to some of the others, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Whoa. Wee corner missing. Got smashed by a plough or something. Pretty cool. Woohoo! Hello again. We've got a lovely 15, and the moon is rising, helping us see a wee bit. Somewhere in here. Oh, there it is. Oh, no way. It's another one. It's another one, isn't it? It's another one. Number 10. What a beauty. There he is. Honestly, never thought there'd be this many in the field. I've moved from here to here. I've got an absolute banger in the clod again. Could this be number 11? This is getting a bit ridiculous now. Okay, I think it's somewhere on the side here. Very close here, apparently. Just gonna use my finger and... oh my god, there it is. There it is. Number 11. Number 11 of King Edward. This is crazy. What is going on? Check out Edward's face on this one. Check out his face on this one. Whoa. Look how nicely struck that is. Another one. Moved about, how many? A metre? In the last hole. We've got another pinger in here somewhere. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. Oh, is that it? Or is that rock? That's a rock. Somewhere in here. Is there a coin in here?
Huh. That's strange. Oh, it's in here. Okay. The one piece we didn't break apart. Is there anything? Maybe not. Where? Oh! It's there. It's there. And it is another coin. Apologies if I'm not jumping up and down. I'm slightly in shock, and also I just don't know what is going on. Got another signal pretty close by. It's kind of a scratchy 19 in the hinge. Let's see what it is. Keep thinking I'm seeing. Oh no, it's not, is it? It's a bloody bolt or something. Fooled me. Got another decent signal in here. I'm absolutely freezing now. My gloves are soaked through, but well, just fill out the top there. We've got number, what is it, 11, 12? I'm not even sure now. Give it a look. Let's see. Is it Edward? It is Edward. Focusing. There he is. Oh, it's a nice one. Wow, this could be one of the best ones. Wow, let's see what the other side's like. We've got the imprint. Ah, cracking imprint. Wow. This is one of the best struck ones we've had tonight. Woo! Oh my god. What is going on here? What is going on here? So the total number of coins I managed to recover from the field was 15. That's one Alexander III dating from around 1280, and a John Balliol, which is kind of in between, and then all the rest are Edward I pennies, which go up to about 1306 into the kind of transitional period before Edward II pennies come in. So we can probably safely date these coins to around 1306 or 1307, which is over 720 years old, which is completely insane. It's mad to think they've been sitting in the ground for this long, waiting to be discovered. My friend Alan and I spent the next kind of week searching the area. We even got a massively large 15-inch coil, but we couldn't find any more, so we reckon the total number sits at 15. It's not every day you get to hold a medieval hoard in your hand like this. What does a hoard sound like, I hear you ask? Well, I think we should weigh them and see what the total weight of the hoard is. The total weight is 19.01 grams. The top left here, Alexander III, and then we have a John Balliol, and the rest of them are all Edward I's. Let's start with Alexander III, start in order. So he was the king in Scotland from 1249 to 1286, on his way to see his queen, and he fell off his horse in the night and was killed. So Scotland was thrown into turmoil, and then there was a sort of period where there were guardians of Scotland and barons that took over. And there was a chronicler at the time called Andrew de Winton, and he wrote a poem about this instability that was caused. I shall try and attempt to do a reading in Old Scots. Something like, "When Alexander our king was deed, that Scotland led in love and lee, away was sonce of ale and bread, of wine and wax, of gammon and glee. Our gold was changed into lead, Christ born into virginity, succour Scotland and remedy that stad is in perplexity." And then after the period of the guardians of Scotland, we had John de Balliol in 1292 and reigned to 1296, and this is a John Balliol coin. He had a Norman father and a famous Scottish mother who could trace her descendants back to David I, so he wasn't completely sort of foreign. He did have some Scottish blood in him, and he was chosen to be king after all the turmoil, and he was a little bit of a puppet to Edward I for a bit. Scotland became a bit of a vassal of England, until the Scottish barons decided that he should make an alliance, the Old Alliance, between France and Scotland. Edward I, being very enraged by John's alliance, he sent up an army, and at the Battle of Dunbar, John was captured and he was thrown into the Tower of London. But Edward looked kindly on him, gave him his treasure back. He kept some of the artefacts of Scotland. He cast John into France, where he would retire into his family chateau, probably drinking copious amounts of wine and eating cheese for the rest of his life. He he acquired the nickname Toon Tabard, which means empty cloak, because he was slightly ineffective leadership. So let's look at Edward I. After that Battle of Dunbar where Balliol was captured, Edward I would spend the sort of the last years of his life really up here, battling, taking castles, fighting William Wallace. Eventually he would die of dysentery on one of his campaigns, I think somewhere near Carlisle. And he was a martial man. He loved a tournament. He'd been in the Crusades. He was very good hand-to-hand combat and jousting and all the rest of it, all the martial kingly activities of the day. He would reign in England from 1254 to 1306, and he was known as the Hammer of the Scots. He kept on hammering us up here. He just wouldn't. He was relentless. He was obsessed. I think he was just angered by the fact that he couldn't subjugate the kingdom as quickly as he wanted to. One fun fact about Edward I, actually, is that when he was on one of his battles, the Siege of Stirling Castle, he commissioned and built the largest trebuchet to ever been commissioned, and it was called the War Wolf. A contemporary chronicler described it, in French of course is the noble language of the day. He said it was un engine horrible, a horrible engine, and it was the largest trebuchet ever built. If you don't know what a trebuchet is, I'll put a little picture up. It's an incredibly effective siege engine, which is good for lobbing large sort of spherical rocks at ramparts and other things like rotting livestock or the heads of your enemies and all sorts of horrible things. Flaming pots maybe as well. So by 1306 we had the last year of Edward I's life, and Robert the Bruce gets coronated. And he wants to take back Perth from the English. Perth was being garrisoned by a famous English knight called Aymer de Valence, Earl of Pembroke, and he'd been given orders of no mercy. So if there were any battles, the Scots were to be killed at all cost and not taken prisoner. Bruce decided he would have a go at Perth. At the Battle of Methven, Bruce met with the Earl of Pembroke and unfortunately suffered a terrible defeat, and lots of kind of Scottish heavy hitters were captured. The Scots were sent fleeing into the foothills around Perth. So you wonder if this hoard is connected to that battle, the Battle of Methven. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and I'll never forget it. I mean, I've been a fanatic medievalist since I've been a kid, visiting castles and dressing up as knights, and then you actually get to touch the history. It's quite amazing. And to think about the person who hid this and the people who actually stamped them and hammered them, and their journey from the Tower of London or the Scottish mints, and the life and all the people they saw, the characters. Quite overwhelming actually, quite amazing. And I hope one day I'll find another hammered coin. Hopefully it won't be too far away.